Yep, check. What's happening? It's your homie Lamac. Badass, we back in the building. We got another one. You know my name is I'm back, man. And if you ain't been here before, welcome. I got like one video with like 500 views. Your boy is balling, you know. You know what I'm saying? We got a podcast jumping on. We got all this expensive equipment. We finna make it happen. Once again, my name is Mac. Topic for today. If you haven't been paying attention to the social medias and the internet and the temperature of what's been going on. We got former number one draft pick. Don't quote me on that. I'm pretty sure he was the number one draft pick. Kwame Brown has been kind of tearing up the internet with a lot of shit that he got going on and a lot of his opinions. And honestly, I have not seen him say some shit that I didn't necessarily agree with. I understand where he coming from. He articulates it in a funny way, but he does it in a fashion in which I can understand. And from his point of view, I can see it. And I think his story from his point of view is something that a lot of people have not seen. So let's go through the background real quick. Kwame Brown, number one draft pick, right? Boom. 17 years old, get drafted to the Washington Wizards. Michael Jordan is on the Washington Wizards at this point. You know, I'm Michael Jordan. I play for the team I'm on. Ho! And that's the only Jay-Z line y'all ever gonna hear me quote for as long as y'all know me. So he got drafted to the Washington Wizards, 17 years old, plays with Michael Jordan. They detailed this on the Six Rings series or whatever the hell the name of the Michael Jordan series was called. Yeah, they talked about it. I ain't gonna say they detailed. They briefly spoke about the fact that Kwame was on that team that Jordan played for. And the consistent thing you always hear that people say is Jordan broke his confidence. They never really say how Jordan broke his confidence, but they normally say Jordan broke his confidence. He played with Michael Jordan. And it seems to be that many people did not like playing with Michael Jordan. Whatever. So he goes on to have this I guess long career, and I'm assuming he did not live up to people's expectations or analysts or I guess the public at large. I don't know. They said he played for 12 years. Y'all know I watch football. I don't watch basketball, especially in the 2000s. I was not watching basketball like that. So Kwame Brown, number one draft pick, plays for 12 years. Had a rough beginning playing under Michael Jordan at such a young age. 13 years after that is like 2014 or something like that. And yeah. So after he leaves the league, one thing you always hear is I guess people call him a bust. He's a bust. Kwame. The only reason why I even know who he is because of this ongoing joke that he's supposed to be a bust. Because I don't follow basketball like that. I follow it kinda. Like I'll watch it. I go to the bar, I'll watch the Heat play, or like I'll pay attention maybe like if something interesting happened, but for the most part, I do not watch basketball like that. So the only reason why I know who he is just from the jokes that he was a bust. So, anyways, forward to 2020, there's a podcast called All of the Smoke, not to be confused with the Epic Smoke Tour. It's called All of the Smoke. It's a basketball podcast, and I guess that ongoing joke of him being a bust or whatever the case may be comes up. And I'm guessing in 2021 he was really fed up with the shits. So he might have kept quiet all his years. And I guess in 2021 he was like, yeah, y'all gonna hear from me. And I'm coming with all the smokes. I'm emptying all the clips. He came with the whole cake, sprayed the whole crowd. Anybody got smoked. Jameer Hill, she's a woman, got in that thing. Fa. Matt Bourne. Stephen A. It'll be the whole clip. Like, hey, if you, he might he might come out on me. I don't know. If you came to him, he came to you. Not only did he respond in a funny manner, but he also responded with facts. Like I tweeted that this morning. I tweeted that like the trauma that black boys go through, nobody speaks about. Him being 17, a number one draft pick in the highest league in the world, playing for who would be later deemed as the best to ever do it. That's a lot of pressure. A lot of fucking pressure. And then, judging from, I'm 34. All my life, I've heard that Michael Jordan was an asshole. This is a fact. Like, my entire life, I've never heard anything else. Yeah, Michael Jordan came over, he's an asshole. You read a book. Yeah, Michael Jordan's an asshole. You watch the goddamn documentary. Scotty, this nigga Michael getting 33 million. Scotty getting 2. Scotty could have showed up. Boy, we about to sell chips and juices, get Scotty Pepper some more money, nigga. Hey, you want Scotty $2 million to your 33? Scotty should have showed up. I don't know why he didn't show up. This nigga Scotty is ass. Scotty. That's some selfish shit. You see, come across like an asshole, which is cool. I know sometimes you gotta be an asshole to be that good at sport. That's what they say. Listen, I was like a 1-star, 2-star. I don't. You know what I'm saying? I didn't go D1. You feel me? I ain't had the troubles Kwame Brown had, so I can't speak on Jordan. And but from what I've heard from this man, it just all sounds like it makes sense. He went back and forth with a couple people. Most notably, Charlamagne, the guy who actually spoke about this incident on the Breakfast Club, and he came out. He was like, "Yeah, Kwame's father did this." I guess his father supposedly murdered somebody. And he was like, "Oh, Kwame's brothers did this," and I guess they supposedly or they did murder somebody or something like that. I don't know. And it comes out, Kwame says, "Hey, I don't know if his father actually did it or whatever case may be, but." The brothers he talking about, he didn't even grow up with. He from what he stated, he was like, I know them, but I don't know them like that. So it really doesn't have any, inkling on what I do. But, as a man, to bring up another man's family on a nationally syndicated radio station, whom you did not consult with prior to, speaking about these things, it's kind of fucked up. Like what you say, what we say back at the crib, them fighting words. You know what I mean? Like we talking jokes and shit over in there about, oh, you a bust, or oh, you this, or whatever. This is just the internet. You know what I mean? You brought that man family. So if he just talking about you and your case, you know what I'm saying? And then Charlamagne talk about you and your failed draft, whatever, that's one thing, right? But then to say, oh, well, your daddy did this, your brother did this. It's crazy. And the whole reason I guess Charlamagne felt comfortable speaking on that is because they from the same town, right? And I always tell people, like, being black, people like, oh, you should try to, I was trying to be Vlad TV at one time, right? But they were like, oh, you should keep going with that. I was like, the difference between me, you know what I'm saying, as a black man from Kansas City, Florida, and someone like Vlad TV is I have to go home. You see me? Like, I can't ask Trick Daddy, man, tell me about the 5 bodies from 92 that's in Overtown, right? I can't do that shit, because guess what? If I do that, I gotta go home. And somebody gotta see me. Somebody gonna check me. Somebody gonna, see me at the gas station. There's no way I can maneuver in Miami, Florida when I'm out here behaving in a way that they would not affirm. And I think that's what happened with Charlamagne. It's like, hey, this is home. You know what I'm saying? You talk about the home team. I'm pretty sure it's like people can call. It can't be that big of a city. It's got to be like Moncks Corner, South Carolina. I'm pretty sure they're intertwined in a lot of ways where people could easily reach out and contact this man. And I'm pretty sure he got a lot of calls. But anyways, to keep going, to finish this story, Charlamagne apologized today. My first thought is, I'm a man, right? You know what I mean? So I'm used to like getting in altercations with somebody and it being over. You know what I mean? Like I'm not the type of person like if you touch me, I hate you forever. You know what I'm saying? I'm the type of person that if we get into a fist fight, if you good, I'm good. You know what I mean? If all we needed to do was get this fist fight, get this emotion out of us, I won't hold that against your head forever. I'll be like, all right, don't do it again. And if you do it again, then we doing that again. And that's okay. Like, I don't look at confrontation like it's the worst thing that could possibly happen, because it's not. So when I first initially heard, Charlamagne's apology, I was like, okay, he apologized. But the internet is like, why did he apologize? Did he apologize? Was it sincere? I mean, apparently I haven't really looked much into it, but I don't think Kwame like it neither, which is, his prerogative. He the one that is getting apologized to. So if he likes it, I love it. He don't like it, he don't like it. What you gonna do, But from my particular standpoint, I take apologies. Like, hey, if you ain't on that, then I ain't on that. We good. But once again, like I don't, I'm not a high thinker like that. You know what I mean? I don't look behind issues to be like, why somebody said it, how somebody said it. I'm fairly surface level, so I don't know. But I thought it was pretty cool that Charlamagne apologized. You really don't see him, in my opinion, take bumps like that, especially towards another black man. The Breakfast Club is like an extremely liberal show, so he done apologized to women and chilling. But like to apologize to another black man, if I go back into history, I'm pretty sure that's the first time that has ever happened in Breakfast Club history. You feel me? They apologize to everybody else and walk on eggshells of everybody else. And black men is not something they kind of walk on eggshells for. And even hearing Kwame talk, it seems to be that's what he talking about, right? Talk about how him being 17 and people critiquing him the way he is. And I see that shit every day, right? Side note, like I said, I see it every day. I'm in this Hurricanes fan group, right, on Facebook, because y'all know I'm a fan. I'm in the group, and they be talking about these kids like they not kids. Number 57, he need to go back to Pittsburgh. He's horrible. I be like, bro, they kids. Did you have a scholarship to University of Miami? Because I did. Are you athletic enough to be on TV and playing football in front of millions of people? Because you're not. So who the hell is you to talk to this kid like he trash? Technically, he's an elite athlete on one of the top programs in America. I mean, that's debatable. Of course, some people going, top program. Hey, it's Division I football. Anybody that's ever played football can tell you how difficult it is to be on a D1 team, let alone like a starter. You start on a D1, that's a big deal. So I might say something like, oh, it ain't working out for you or something like that. He's trash. So I understand it. I understand the context of what Kwame is talking about. Like, people really do tear little kids apart as if they're not kids. Or young men. They're not kids, but they're young men. Playing a game that many of us cannot play. You feel me? Like, people always be so tough on quarterbacks in NFL. Fam, there are 32 teams in NFL. That's 32 quarterbacks that start. That's 64 quarterbacks almost in total, maybe like 100 if you really came down to it. So that means if you're a quarterback in the NFL, you are a top 100 quarterback in the world. The world. Let's not act like that's nothing. So yeah, man. Anyways, salute to for Kwame for popping up on media. I hope he keeps doing this media thing, and I hope he keeps speaking his truth, man. It's a point of view that we need to hear a lot more of. You know what I mean? And shout out to Charlamagne. I hope his apology was sincere. I don't listen to the Breakfast Club all the time, but I can say that's one of the first I can remember him just apologizing like that. And it's sincere to me. So whether it was legal or whatever the case may be, I don't know. But salute to him for apologizing. And I'm always here to see black men kind of work with each other and shake hands. You feel me? And if they got a bump, they got a bump. But then they got to shake hands after that. So yeah, man. Anyways, once again, my name is Mac. I'm from Cal City, Florida. Subscribe. Leave a comment. I'll holler at y'all on the next one.